Okay, so here you have to like we have a numbers. See that we have a numbers are there. So here I'll know about like what is loops. Okay, first of all. So we have like three loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Okay. So what is for loop? For loop has like okay, I'll explain to you in a code, then it's very okay to me. We will consider this three loop and we'll solve this problem. Okay. So what is the question is that we have to count how many these values are even, odd, positive, negative. So how do I know the number is positive if it is greater than zero? Yes or not? How do I know that is the number is negative, is less than zero? How do I know like number is even if modulus 2 equal 0? How do I get it know odd if modulus 2 equal 1? Is it correct, no? Did you get it this one, this logic part?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's try to figure out like, okay, how to solve this question. How do I use loop here? So see that one thing you can see that we have n are there, and then we have a n elements. So here I just take it n int n, and this is n is this is 5. Okay, so you have to take his input seen n. So now what I did here, because I can't write 5 times like something int a, b, c, d, e. I can't write like that because there might be chances that n may be bigger than this 5. It may be like 100, 10, 100. So you can't write like that. So what we did, we can use a for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. What the this loop means, that is declaration of int I is a data type int. This is the initialization with 0 is the initial value. That is the break statement. Like I can say that is a conditional statement. If I less than n, then it will loops works. Okay, and I plus plus is a counter, is an increment operator. So every time I equal to 0, then it will increase to I equal to 1, then it will increase to I equal to 2, and again we're checking the condition if it is less than n till the loop works. Okay, so if I take int x and seen x, so if I print c out x enter, so see that all the input data are printing here, all are printed, all of the input. You see that -5 0 -3, you can see that I am printing here. See that? So now understood now how do I take input of n using this? After that, you will definitely read about like arrays. Then we can store these numbers. Okay, you can store this entire number in array. Okay, but right now we are just using any only loops. Okay, for loops. I listen it. Now we have to check the condition. So we have to store numbers like int even equal to 0. That is a count operation. Like right now we have an even element, the number is 0, and then you have to check odd is 0, and positive is equal to 0, and the negative is equal to 0. So if x greater than 0, so what should be positive plus plus? This is the plus plus operator is what did role is an incrementer operator. Okay, what is equal to positive plus 1. Both are similar. Okay, both are similar. This is a unary operator. Okay, if x is less than 0, greater than 0, if I write else and negative plus plus, tell me what would the output? Tell me what would the output? If x is greater than 0, then definitely is positive plus plus. Else is will become negative plus plus. Our 0 is negative. Is 0 negative? Is
No.
0 no? So in else there's 0 are be there, na? So you have to write here else if x must be less than 0, not 0. You are not including 0. So this test case you should consider. Okay, if I just else block, if I write only else, then 0 is also part of negative, but it is not. And the other one, if x modulus 2 equal 0,
Even.
even plus plus,
Mm. Short
else
plus plus.
else or plus plus. Okay, and now you have to print it. See out, print like everything as I mentioned even. Okay, and then there's a space, and after that our answer is even. Handle and see out. Another is odd, again space, and then odd and handle, and see out is positive. We just print it out. See that we are getting the correct output. But if I did is if I not consider this statement, if I did else statement here only, so 0 is a part of negative, and you will see the incorrect output, and it will give the wrong answer. So you have to consider see that wrong answer, because negative is 4 and it should be 3. So 0 is not part of negative. So you have to understand every condition. Okay, and that's why you have to debug every time. Let's try to submit the code. Okay, so thing, okay, is running. Okay, okay, now we code the